You don't have an opinion on it. One thing people have been curious by is there's a doctor called Usman Sajjad who said that he's worked with you. He's got you listed on his website, and according to online, he's someone who specialises in testosterone enhancement. I just wanted to see if you've worked together, if you could confirm that, and what he's like as a character.
Usman's a good guy, you know. I've known him about a year now. He works with quite a lot of boxers, and whatever happens, I'd definitely say it's nothing to do with Usman.
Bullshit.
So you've got no concerns on that behalf, and you'd say categorically he wouldn't have been involved.
He'll be working with me for my next fight on December the 5th, so yeah, I trust him 100%.
Wow.
And then just quickly, Tommy Fury.
What's good, family? It's your man, the YB, back once again. Shout out to my doggy, Big Philly boy, coming through and boosting the coin up, no doubt about it. So we just heard there from your man's Tyson. Juicy. Yeah, that's a mad one. So we just heard there from Tyson. Juicy. Now, I don't know, man. I'm not convinced on this one. You, man, don't know what I know. I've seen particular documents. I've seen particular leaks, yeah, of Dr. Al-Shabaab, the man in question, the one Tyson Fury just told you. Tyson Fury just signed off on Dr. Al-Shabaab. Now, again, I keep promising this, but you best believe in the next week or so, hopefully soon in the next few days, I'm going to be leaking the video on Dr. Sajid Al-Shabaab. Yeah, and he's a skeptical individual. What we know is for a fact, he's been deleted all of his presence on social media. Who does that? Yeah, if you're just a doctor working with someone, why would you shut down your whole business, essentially? For anyone who doesn't know, yeah, today the world operates on the internet. The only way Dr. Al-Shabaab will generate new business will be online. He's shut down his Instagram, he's shut down his podcast, he's shut down his recruitment page, his public doctor page has been shut down. Who does that? What for? It makes no sense. Dr. Al-Shabaab will have a normal practice. Yeah, obviously he works with athletes, but he'll have a normal consultation practice, a consulting practice. Why has he shut all that down? For some allegations that don't mean anything. I'm sorry, yeah, it just don't follow. And Tyson Fury, without question, has come out backing this guy. Now, people need to bear in mind, I don't care for Tyson Fury from Adam down the street. But what we aren't going to do is tiptoe around the facts. The facts are Tyson Fury has popped for nandrolone in the past. That's a fact. Yeah? He alleged it was boar meat. I don't know about that. All we know is he's popped before. That's a fact. And Dr. Al-Shabaab, in a leaked tape, said the following. Just because boxers can have flabby bellies and look like they're not buff, it doesn't mean they're not juicing. Now that to me was odd. Yeah, because, I'm not saying it's directly, but the point is, Dr. Al-Shabaab, in an interview most of you have heard by now, he made claims 80 to 90% of the top boxers are juicing. He made claims the UCAD tests are easy to break. That same man, making them statements, then went on to say, yeah, just because people aren't buff, even if people are fleshy or whatever, they can still be juiced. Now, who do we know? It's not Wilder. Who does Dr. Al-Shabaab work with who's fleshy? Let's not forget, people, these individuals, like for example, Lance Armstrong's doctor, the other guy, the snack research, I've got his name now, but these guys are renowned for juicing. They're proud of their work. They're proud to kind of push the boundaries of human possibility. That's how Lance Armstrong's doctor got off. That's how the guy who runs Snack now got off. Victor Conte, that's it. Conte. All these guys, they're doctors and they like pushing the edge, pushing the limits. The reason I tell you that, the reason that links in back to Dr. Al-Shabaab is because these guys don't want to be unknown, yeah? They don't want to stay under the radar. They want it to be known how great they are as a doctor. Yeah, look at my creation. Now that links back, in my professional psychoanalytic opinion, that links back to Tyson Fury, because guess what? He's just told you he can beat the test. You've got to be stupid to fail a UCAD test. He then goes on to say, oh, just because you see people buff, just because you see boxers that are buff, that doesn't mean nothing. You can be flabby and still be juiced. That for me, yeah, bear in mind again, let's just do a bit of deduction here. What flabby fleshy boxers does Dr. Al-Shabaab work with? Well, we know anyone under heavyweight can't be the case, because I've never seen a flabby 160-pounder. Doesn't exist. And as far as heavyweight goes, Tyson Fury is the only heavyweight he works with. And even if he wasn't, who else is fleshy in boxing at heavyweight? Go on, who is there? It's not AJ, it's not Usyk, it's not Wilder. Dillian White maybe, but guess what? Dr. Al-Shabaab don't work with him. So really, the only guy who's renowned in boxing for being fleshy is Tyson Fury. That's a fact, people. And Al-Shabaab sitting there almost making it known that, yeah, you know what I mean? Just because an athlete I work with isn't buff, doesn't mean he can't be juiced. And again, obviously it's speculation, but I'm putting it out there. There's already smoke around this guy. Not because of what I've said, not because of what Fury said, but because of what Al-Shabaab's done, his actions. The things he's said. Yeah, the BBBOC and the police aren't investigating Dr. Al-Shabaab for nothing. Yeah, and most importantly, listen, an innocent man can be an innocent man. Yeah, an innocent man can't help if the BBBOC and if Conor Ben pops. What an innocent man can help is deleting his whole internet existence. Who does that? Makes no sense whatsoever. Yeah? Now, Dr. Al-Shabaab will have been advised by lawyers. Yeah? When you're going into a legal case, he would have been told, listen, get rid of all evidence. That's the way you start. That's the bare bones basic you can do. If you've got a lawsuit and you don't have the benefit of pure innocence to back you up, because normally, yeah, if you're innocent of something, naturally there will be evidence out there that supports that innocence. Of course, there are cases where you can still get caught lacking, but still, for the most part, yeah, someone who's innocent, there'll be natural built-in factualities that exonerate the individual. If you're guilty, it's the opposite. There's natural built-in evidences that are going to point out you're guilty. So what most lawyers say as a standard now, particularly in the internet age, every lawyer will tell their client, get rid of everything you got online. That's a starting point. Because if you don't do that, that's where the feds start. Most time, honestly, from what I understand, most cases today start on the internet. That's where they start. Social media pages and whatever else. Guess what? Dr. Al-Shabaab didn't tell his lawyers, listen lawyers, I'm innocent. Go and find the evidence that I'm innocent. Yeah? Dr. Al-Shabaab didn't say, listen, I'm innocent and we need this online evidence because it will prove that I'm innocent. No, he didn't say that. He deleted it all and it's gone now. Yeah? Not good. And Tyson Fury is out here treating the guy like a ride or die. Now, why would Tyson Fury have blind faith in this individual? Why would he? It appears to me, potentially, they've got some sort of pact. Yeah? Or at least Tyson Fury believes they have. I told you the other day, Dr. Al-Shabaab is one big teddy bear looking ass. He's going to be someone's home comforts. Yeah? He's fixing to be someone's big round teddy bear looking ass wife in jail, in my opinion. So maybe Tyson Fury thinks, me and Dr. Al-Shabaab, we've got a pact and yeah, we're ride or die and we ain't gonna tell no one, no snitching. I told you before, a lot of these dons, yeah, who give you the fist bump, yeah, a lot of these Sandy dons, I got the fist bump, all this kind of thing. They want to be part of the crew kind of thing. It's all well and good. Yeah, he rode. Yeah, Dr. Al-Shabaab, yeah, he rode. Yeah, he down with the squad. He got the Rolex on his wrist. Yeah, he's solid. A lot of them dons, the minute the pressure comes, there don't even need to be no pressure. He gonna be. Yeah, he gonna roll straight over. He gonna use that big round belly of his to roll over. Yeah, and the feds are gonna pop him. Pop. Because listen, you got two choices in this game. You end up getting popped by Tyrone as someone's prison wife, or you let the feds do it. At least when the feds do it, yeah, you keep your booty hole. Because Tyrone, he ain't playing. Yeah, tell a lie. Tyrone is playing. Tyrone's playing for keeps of your booty hole. That's what I'm just calling it. I'm just telling you what it is. Yeah, Tyrone is playing. He playing a game for your booty hole. That's what it is. We can sit here and argue the toss. I'm just telling you what time it is. Yeah, but I find it skeptical. For example, yeah, there's very few people on this earth who I'm just gonna out and out back. Never mind a Don I've met a few times who I've done a bit of work with. I'm sorry. How can you know he's certified? Don't forget, people, I'm always skeptical of individuals who insert themselves into celebrities' lives. Especially when it's one, for example. It's rare enough to be involved in one celebrity's life. I'm super duper skeptical of individuals like Dr. Al-Shabaab who insert themselves into anyone who's popping, anyone and everyone who's popping. Yeah, just trying to be all in the video. I'm skeptical of them ones. Because what does it say about a 40-year-old man who's a doctor, who's trying to be thirsty with all these, you know what I mean? I think it's odd. Yeah, don't you have your own shit going on? Why are you trying to be clout chasing? And I wouldn't even mind so much, yeah, if he was running a non-public presence, but he all in the video, he all in the camera. Yeah, he wants to be known. He's attached to celebrities. That's suspect in my opinion. And them dons are always the first ones to roll over when it comes to it. Yeah? Big facts. Dr. Al-Shabaab, he ain't trying to be no one's prison wife, no one's prison huggy bear, 100%. Because that's what I told you before, that's what he's fixing to be. Yeah? He's fixing to be someone's big fluffy cushion for the pushing teddy bear looking ass. He's going to get popped by Tyrone. I know it now. I know Tyrone. I've been known Tyrone. Yeah? Tyrone been waiting for pushy, puggy Dr. Al-Shabaab's round ass to get in there. Yeah? I told Tyrone he coming, 100%. You best warm, you best clean your sheets. Big teddy bear looking ass is coming in. You're doing a stretch. You're looking to a 10-piece quick. That's 100%. Dr. Al-Shabaab, he's looking at a 10-piece right now. Yeah? And you best believe he's squealing. I'm intrigued to see the revelations. Now, it also has to be said, Tyson Fury, we saw Tyson Fury kind of shilling for the Queen and whatnot. So Tyson Fury, the reason Tyson Fury might be so confident, if I'm not saying, listen, again, all we know is Tyson Fury has had a similar substance found in his system in the past. That's a fact. I don't care either way. Is Tyson Fury completely innocent? I don't care either way. However, that's a fact. So, some people can say, why if Tyson Fury was doing dodgy things, like Conor Ben potentially has been, why would he be so confident? Why would he be doubling down? Well, like I said, Tyson Fury recently, even though in the past he was against the Royals and whatnot, Tyson Fury, his team Royals right now. Now that's relevant because if Tyson Fury has signed off with the Cabal, nothing will stick. Yeah, he'll be stickless. They'll be calling him Teflon Tyson, 100%. It just won't stick because the Cabal will touch whoever they need to touch. Yeah, that's a fact. So a lot of things today look a certain way, but YB, well, nothing's been found. Well, it won't be found. Yeah, the same way nothing was found with Mr. Epstein. Oops. Yeah, 100%. So don't YB, no. Just because things ain't out there publicly don't mean it ain't happened. How about that? So just because Tyson Fury may not, just because nothing may stick, just because Dr. Al-Shabaab may get off, for all we know, Fury put a call in to his Cabal dons and they've handled it, they've squashed it. Yeah, you just don't know. That's what I'm not saying it either way. I could be talking out my arse. I'm just saying, it's all a bit, yeah? Or what? You tell me, is it a coincidence Dr. Al-Shabaab is talking about how flabby boxers can be juiced too? What flabby boxers? What elite flabby boxers are there, people? Tell me. Go on. Which ones? Go on. Exactly. And Tyson Fury really is one of them guys who most people look at, and that's what I don't get. Dr. Al-Shabaab was literally going out of his way to make that. In fact, you know what? I feel to pull it up now. That's what I'm fixing to do. Yeah? I'm fixing to pull it up right now, 100%. We must pull it up, yeah? In before you man catch me slipping, yeah? In before you man catch me slipping. In my history, 100%. YB gets caught slipping with some next pornos, 100%. Yeah, YB love the pornos.
Of course, he's shot. I'm really excited.
And the thing is, yeah, I shouldn't even be giving you man these leaks. Let me say this right now, you have to rip. I shouldn't even be giving you man these leaks. These are leaks. You can't find this one nowhere. Yeah? It's a leaked document.
You know, you don't know where they've got the drugs from, who's supervising them taking it. But even like to the level of having a fluid transfusion after a weigh-in, that's illegal. And I know, you know, there's a lot of boxers that do that.
Okay. Have you heard though in the grapevine? Obviously, I don't want you giving me name, but have you heard of people doing it then?
Yeah, a lot of people. We'll talk on camera. We'll talk off camera.
Okay. Interesting.
Like, to be honest, people that you'd be shocked, that you'd be like, what? What? I didn't know that.
The thing is as well is because I'm someone who's pretty. I don't know if well, I'm going to say naive now, but I'm someone who tries to see, you know, the best in everyone, and you know, whatever if someone gets popped, but they're like, you know what, I didn't mean to negative. I'm like, oh, you know, who knows, you know. But I think you know better than me, obviously, and you've got first-hand experience, so you can tell me. But yeah, I'm that's why, like, I'm listening. I'm like, I was probably so wrong, like about, you know, my judgments.
Let me put it this way: just because someone has a fleshy body or a belly, or doesn't mean that they're doping. That doesn't mean that they're not doping. Like, here's an example: James Toney, when he beat Evander Holyfield, he looked like a mess, didn't he?
That's why, like, I'm listening. I'm like, I was probably so wrong, like about, you know, my judgments.
Let me put it this way: just because someone has a fleshy body or a belly, or doesn't mean that they're doping. That doesn't mean that they're not doping. Like, here's an example: James Toney, when he beat Evander Holyfield, he looked like a mess, didn't he? He looked fleshy, and he fell for growth hormones or anabolic steroids. So, looking at someone's body and seeing how they're ripped doesn't necessarily think they're one's taking it and they're not. Because you've got to think about it like this. Was on like boxing, right? They'll train 5-6 days a week, okay? They'll be doing 2 sessions a day, morning and afternoon or evening. Those sessions will each be about an hour and a half, 2 hours. So they may be training 4 to 5 hours a day, yeah? How's your body supposed to recover from that?
Anyway, my man waffling, but for me, yeah, it's a big oops. He brought up James Toney. There ain't no James Toney around today, knocking around. Yeah, this guy, like, he want to show everyone how good he is. Same as Victor Conte, same as Lance Armstrong, Doctor. These guys, ultimately, it ends up being their lust for success that, of course, catches them slipping every time. Yeah, this guy was too full of himself. Oh, I can beat the test. I can do this. I can do that. Oh, even soft people, even soft flabby people can be juiced. Who's that then? Yeah, oops. Anyway, you man can take it as you want to take it. Right, listen, if Tyson Fury's got no involvement, he got no involvement. All I'm saying is, my man Tyson Fury, he proper on this guy. Yeah, he proper rating this guy. You heard them. Oh, nah, no way, Dr. Al-Shabaab. Dr. Al-Shabaab's a trilly. He keep it a trilly. He working with me. I'm sorry, but it's not like Tyson Fury is the beacon of the man who in the past has said all juices should be legal. It's not exactly like either. You know what I mean? The beacon of anti-juice. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. Time will tell, or it won't. Time will tell, or the cabal will do their thing, one or the other. Smash the like button, subscribe, and your boy will be back.